Good evening and welcome to the MovieTube Channel 9 showcase of Hollywood's box office hits. Tonight we are pleased to present Smokey and the Bandit starring Burt Reynolds and Sally Field.
I'm Ron Grams in the Channel 9 newsroom. Coming up on Primetime News tonight, Don and Cindy Buchanan regain custody of their children. The Jordan couple was among 25 former defendants in the Scott County child sex abuse investigation. Will have their story. And the Burlington Northern train carrying spent nuclear fuel from NSP's Monticello nuclear power plant has arrived in Morris, Illinois without incident. We'll have these stories and more on Primetime News tonight at 9 here on Channel 9.
We're at New York's world-famous Tavern on the Green restaurant. Tonight, special guests have been invited to enjoy a complimentary gourmet meal. But they don't know we're secretly replacing the fine coffee usually served here with rich, dark, sparkling Folgers crystals. Let's watch.
It's very, very rich.
It's Folgers crystals. I can't believe it.
I would buy it.
It's delicious.
Folgers crystals, coffee rich enough to be served in America's finest restaurants.
Hey, Jer, great news. Plywood, Minnesota's annual fall sale is here.
You betcha, Ken. There's terrific savings.
Buy kitchen cabinets and get the Formica top free.
A free countertop. That's great.
Get a free peerless faucet with the vanity and marble top.
And listen to this bargain, Ken. On carpet we install, we'll discount installation 10% plus throw in the 3/8 padding free.
That's dynamite. 10% off installation and the padding is free.
Plywood, Minnesota's annual fall sale.
Hurry, sale ends November 30th.
Direct from the factory to you.
If you could hear electricity, it might be easier to understand that electricity doesn't just exist. Like everything else you buy, somebody has to make it. It takes people, machinery, and fuel to make electricity. So it's no different than other products you use every day, like food and clothing. Electricity. If you could hear it, it might be easier to understand that Mother Nature doesn't make it, people do. And like everything else you buy, how you use it is up to you.
Thursday at 6:30, Charlton Heston and Richard Harris join sides in their hour of need in Major Dundee. Smokey and the Bandit, starring Burt Reynolds, returns after these messages.
This 1985 Ranger pickup comes with free Rusty Jones lifetime guarantee rust proofing if you buy before December 31st at Art Goebel Ford, Coon Rapids.
Hot, homemade cookies you can't get out of a bag. Chewy, gooey cookies made with Duncan Hines Cookie Mix.
Chewy, gooey, hot and drippy, chocolate chippy, making homemade fun with Duncan Hines Cookie Mix.
Hot out of the oven, Duncan Hines cookies. Chewy, gooey, oozing with chips. Fun to bake cookies you can't get out of a bag.
Ooh, we love them chewy, love them hot, and love them gooey. Duncan Hines is chewy, gooey, homemade good.
Duncan Hines Cookie Mix.
Chewy, gooey.
Homemade good.
My son lives on a boat. How original.
Dinner was original, too. What about the grease?
Pamela, dear, what do you call this dish?
Pamela's meatloaf surprise.
Well, what about the grease?
We use Dawn. Dawn fights grease, takes it away, helps keep it away.
Oh, forgot this glass.
No problem. See? It looks as clean as this one, and my hands don't feel greasy.
A housewarming present.
Boat, sweet boat.
Dawn takes grease out of your way.
Hi, I'm Tom Reed. Many of us have been blessed with strong, healthy children. But for many families, there are children who have terminal illnesses. The strain of dealing with these special children takes its toll both emotionally and financially on these families. Make-A-Wish is an organization which can help. Last year, Make-A-Wish granted wishes to over 20 children. For some, it was horseback riding or riding the Ferris wheel at Valley Fair. For others, it was a new bedroom set, a new bike, or a trip to Disneyland. Both the child and the family take part in the wish. There are many more very sick children who need our help. And as the number of wishes increase, so do the costs of making them come true. If you would like to become a volunteer for Make-A-Wish, or perhaps you know of a family who can use our help, please call Make-A-Wish at 483-2300. We want to help, but we need your help, too.
Thursday at 6:30, Charlton Heston and Richard Harris join sides in their hour of need in Major Dundee. Smokey and the Bandit, starring Burt Reynolds, will return after these messages.
If you can see the difference between this and this, Smile, because Gleam can make the same difference in your teeth. You see, only Gleam has calcium P. And laboratory tests prove it gets stained teeth whiter than any leading fluoride brand. Whiter than any gel, whiter than any polish. How much whiter? 30% whiter. And you'll still get Gleam's proven fluoride protection. So if your teeth aren't as white as they can be, start brushing with Gleam. You'll be smiling. Pretty.
What everyone wanted in a healthcare plan, nobody had until now. Aware Gold from Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Minnesota.
Welcome to the Great Taste Test. Today, Mabel and Bossy are comparing a standard concentrate to Purina's new high-octane top feed. The top feed that makes high energy taste great. They're off. Look at Mabel go after high-octane top feed. You'd never know that was high-performance feed, but Bossy's losing interest. She's going off feed. Mabel's getting high energy out of every bite. Ladies and gentlemen, this is totally unprecedented. High-octane top feed is just cleaned up in this taste test. Well, there's the proof. Until new high-octane top feed B37, high energy never tasted so good.
It's Hollywood Super Movies Week, and tomorrow night at 6:30, join Charlton Heston in Major Dundee.
Ah, Major, it has come to my attention. You kill one of my soldiers and then have the gall to dictate terms to me. Tomorrow morning, I am going to hang you and be done with you.
Major Dundee, starring Charlton Heston and Richard Harris, tomorrow night at 6:30 on Receptive Channel 9. Your movie tube.
To all of you who so generously supported the 1984 United Way drive, we thank you. Thanks for making the difference.
Thursday at 6:30, Charlton Heston and Richard Harris join sides in their hour of need in Major Dundee. Smokey and the Bandit continues in a moment.
Introducing new improved Kraft buttermilk dressing.
Ever since Kraft introduced their buttermilk dressing, Elmer's had to churn my homemade dressing harder just to keep up with Kraft. Now they've improved the recipe. Tastes better. Thicker, too.
New improved Kraft buttermilk dressing, made from fresh buttermilk in a new recipe, so it tastes even better, thicker too.
Now I'll have to churn even harder. Elmer?
Kraft churned out a better buttermilk dressing.
Here comes Meadowlark Lemon. He's never tried Charmin. Watch me get him. Now, I got it. I got it. I got it. Got it. I got it. What is it? That's Charmin. Haven't you ever tried it? No. Is it soft? Squeeze it. It is soft. And cushiony. And squeezable. Gotcha.
Charmin. The squeezing gets you. The softness keeps you.
Wash and go.
On the go with wash and go hair. Let it show with wash and go hair. Everywhere that you go. Your wash and go hair lets them know.
Pert, that's what you want for hair on the go. Pert adds a drop of instant action conditioning, so all you do is wash and go.
Wash and go hair looks good on you.
With style and freedom.
Wash and go with Pert.
Wash and go.
The special richness of Folgers crystals. Now, discover that same richness in new decaffeinated Folgers crystals. The only decaffeinated with Folgers' rich aroma. And those dark, sparkling crystals that burst into Folgers' deep, rich flavor.
That is rich.
Discover new decaffeinated Folgers crystals.
The next time you need a haircut, you could go to a barber shop or a beauty shop. Their haircuts may not cost much. Of course, they may not look like much either. Or you could go to a styling salon. You know, one of those places where they cut and blow dry your hair at a price that blows you away. Or you can come to Great Clips. Great Clips is the place that gives you what you want. A guaranteed style cut and blow dry, both for one low price. Great Clips, $7. Open evenings, no appointment necessary.
Introducing new Filaments Gum.
It's alive with flavor.
The first sugar-free gum with flavor sparkles.
Alive with freshness. New Filaments Gum makes your mouth come alive. A cool, new, clean sensation.
sugar-free gum.
Makes your mouth come alive.
We've got it, Twin Cities. 20 years of rock and roll in stereo. On KJO 104 FM. We play the great ones.
The movies are great on Channel 9, and this weekend enjoy the best in film entertainment. Beginning Saturday at noon, Rock Hudson tries to pull the wool over Doris Day's eyes with some tricky wheeling and dealing in Lover Come Back. Saturday afternoon at 2, wartime adventure leads Robert Conrad into the wild blue yonder in The Flying Misfits. And Saturday night at 7, Clint Eastwood and Shirley MacLaine team up to beat the socks off the bad guys in Two Mules for Sister Sarah. Sunday at noon, Herman and Lily move to a new ghostly manor in Monsters Go Home. And Sunday afternoon at 2, an outing for a religious order becomes a humorous adventure when a young nun, Stella Stevens, tries a few progressive ideas in Where Angels Go, Trouble Follows. This weekend, Channel 9's got just the thing to keep your spirits high. Great movies.
Thursday at 6:30, Charlton Heston and Richard Harris join sides in their Hour of Need in Major Dundee. Smokey and the Bandit, starring Burt Reynolds, returns in a moment.
Coast to Coast Hardware presents Christmas with the Wrong family. Today, they're putting up the tree. Oh, no, that can't be right. What Mr. Wrong needs is the unconditionally guaranteed 75-piece super socket set at Coast to Coast. Now that they've got the tree up, everything ought to go just swell. Uh-oh, too bad they don't have the Ready Light rechargeable lantern by First Alert, now only $19.99. Maybe it's time the Wrongs got Christmas right.
We're Coast to Coast.
It's Christmas sale time.
We're here to help you.
Scope presents The Way It Was.
Mom, mouthwash tastes like medicine.
If it didn't, it wouldn't work.
Tim believed it. Today, he still does.
Lots of wedding guests to kiss. Use Minty Scoop. It tastes good.
Then it doesn't work.
Scoop works. It's antiseptic.
Like mine?
Sure. No medicine mouthwash cleans your mouth better. Don't let the good taste fool you.
Cool. Tingly.
You're doing great. Only 200 more to go.
Scope works. Don't let the good taste fool you.
Being number one is tough. Staying number one, even tougher. So what would you say about an import that's been number one in car sales 10 straight years? What would you say about an import that's been number one in small truck sales 6 years? Number one in import car model selection and unsurpassed in truck mechanical reliability. I'd say, save me one. The more you compare, the more you'll see. It's Toyota, not the other guys.
The cost of fine ski equipment is getting higher. Luckily, the cost of fine skiing just got lower. At Sugar Hills, $15.50 buys you a full day's skiing and a full night's lodging. Just $15.50 from December 1st through the 24th. Price is good weekends, too. Deals this good go fast. So call and lock in your reservation today. Sugar Hills.
Thursday at 6:30, Charlton Heston and Richard Harris join sides in their Hour of Need in Major Dundee. Smokey and the Bandit, starring Burt Reynolds, will continue.
If you can do this, then you can do this. If you can do this, then you can do this.
It's a cinch to use instant cash. It's like having your own private bank to transfer money, deposit money, withdraw money, and now get your balance too.
If you can do this, then you can do this. Instant cash.
It's a cinch.
There's a trail down there most folks use to get to know this mountain. I've gotten more out of going my own way. Lots of cereals seem to satisfy most folks, too. Grape nut cereal makes breakfast my way, and my way's all natural. No added sugar, nothing artificial. The natural sweetness of wheat and barley. Goodness in every crunch. See, there's no question Grape Nuts is right for you. Question is, are you right for Grape Nuts?
Fresh squeezed. I did it this morning. And then I even made my famous cherry pie. I don't have to do these things, but I do. Even with laundry. I don't have to use Biz bleach, but cherry pie.
Chili.
Just half a cup of Biz with detergent, and I know it's going to come out. Biz makes me feel I'm doing all I can. And to me, that's what making a home is about.
Give it all you can with Biz Bleach.
100% pure all-American beef. Sear sizzled on the grill, hot and fresh. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
She had a dream to vacation far away, but the high cost of travel blew her dreams astray. But MLT made her dream come true at a price she could afford. And unbeatable prices to so many places she'll never again be bored. And neither will you. We deliver dreams.
Coming to the Civic Center in St. Paul, Thanksgiving Day night, that big cage match. Greg Gagne against the Sheik. For the heavyweight championship of the world, Rick Martel defends against Billy Robinson for the tag team title. The Road Warriors challenged by Jerry Blackwell and Boom Boom Bundy. Mr. Saito against Kurt Hennig. The Fabulous Ones against light heavyweight champion Steve Regal and Nature Boy Roger Kirby. The midgets on the card, Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin against Steve-O Zanowski. Plenty of seats available. Get your tickets now.
Good evening, I'm Rod Grams in the Channel 9 newsroom. Don and Cindy Buchanan are reunited with their two daughters today, and charges have been dropped against two teachers at the Minneapolis Children's Theater. Well, these stories and more on Primetime News tonight at 9.
We now return to the concluding act of Smokey and the Bandit with no further commercial interruptions.
There's nothing you can do about bad weather. But you can protect your pants, coats, and the carpeting in your car from rainwater, snow, salt, and mud with the Pant Saver Car Mat. Pant Saver's deep central pan holds up to 16 ounces of water, and these exclusive ridges help keep the dirty water, sand, and mud away from your clothes, so you'll save on cleaning bills. Pant Saver Car Mats come in a variety of colors, in sizes to fit both the front and rear of your car.
Pant Saver Car Mat, a great Christmas gift available now at Farm and Home Supply and Warner's True Value.
Soap is just soap.
The soaps make me feel pretty much the same. It's not like buying a car. There's a difference between a car, but soap is soap.
That's what people in Santa Clara thought until they tried Zest.
You have proved the point that there is a difference once you start feeling, once you wash yourself.
We asked these people to feel their skin right after using Zest on one arm, their deodorant soap on the other.
My Zest arm feels cleaner. I want to feel my arm. There's a difference. It just feels cleaner. It doesn't feel like there's any thing on my skin underneath it.
The Zest seems to make you feel like there's nothing on her. It's just clean, and there's no residue.
So I had my shopping list, and soap was on it, but now I will cross it out and put soap.
Soap is soap, right, but not anymore.
Think all deodorant bars are the same? Try Zest. When it comes to feeling clean, Zest is best.
Give it a gold medal. It's the best.
Hey, what are you making for dessert?
Pudding.
Plain pudding?
They love plain pudding.
Sure they love it, but...
Couldn't they, shouldn't they, wouldn't they love it more with Cool Whip?
The fresh taste of Cool Whip topping turns pudding by almost anything into desserts they love even more.
They do love it more.
Did you say more?
Couldn't they, shouldn't they, wouldn't they love it more with Cool Whip? Saving and banking, doing it all with you. Banking and saving, helping your dreams come true, making it happen today. Thinking happy way at TCF. We're doing it all. Saving and banking and saving. Murphy in the morning.
W Light's Jack Murphy and the Lighthouse crew get me out of bed in a big way.
In the morning.
They're full of surprises.
I'm the Wild Kingdom reporter, Jack Murphy.
Hi, come here often?
They've got traffic, news,
Mystery Oldies,
and drive off the road humor. W Light still 11 songs in a row, and now
Murphy in the morning, W Light 103, WLTE.
Murphy in the morning.
Don't you wish everything fit like Lee?
Fit like Lee jeans do.
Don't you wish everything fit as well as Lee jeans fit on you?
Don't you wish
you wish everything only could? Don't you wish everything fit?
Lee, the brand that fits.
The shape of things to come has come. The Audi 5000S, sedan, wagon, turbo.
Test drive the 1985 Audi 5000s at your nearest Twin City area Audi dealer today.
It's Hollywood Super Movies Week, and tomorrow night at 6:30, join Charlton Heston in Major Dundee.
Ah, Major, it has come to my attention. You kill one of my soldiers and then have the gall to dictate terms to me. Tomorrow morning, I am going to hang you and be done with you.
Major Dundee, starring Charlton Heston and Richard Harris, tomorrow night at 6:30 on Receptive Channel 9. Your movie tube.
Join us for a full hour of local, national, and world news on Primetime News next on Channel 9.
Our Lazy Boy recliner has over 50 years of craftsmanship built into it.
That's such a comforting thought.
Lazy Boy, because it was the first and still is.
Come to LaBelle's today.
You'll find a huge holiday sale.
This Remington microscreen shaver shaves as close as a blade or your money back with free travel case. On sale for $26.96. And the handheld shower massage by Teledyne Waterpick directs soothing massage where you need it most. Priced at $25.91.
Hundreds of great values and gift ideas. At LaBelle's, the best things for Christmas are now on sale.
Know what's missing in Pringles light potato chips? A lot of the fat you get in ordinary potato chips. Know what else? You'll never miss it.
Know what else is missing in Pringles Light? A lot of the salt you get in many ordinary chips. You'll never miss it.
Know what's not missing in Pringles Light? You guessed it.
Pringles Light Potato Chips. Less fat, less salt, and so much flavor you'll never miss what's missing.
KMSP TV, Minneapolis, St. Paul. From Independent News in New York and the Channel 9 news team in the Twin Cities, this is Primetime News.
Good evening, I'm Rod Grams in the Twin Cities. From the Channel 9 newsroom tonight, the two daughters of Don and Cindy Buchanan are back home with their parents tonight. And charges against two teachers at the Minneapolis Theater have been dropped. Well, these stories and more following the Independent News.
This is the Independent News, Wednesday, November 21st, with Pat Harper, Brad Holbrook, and the Independent News team. Tonight, airports, bus stations, and train terminals overflow as millions head home for the holidays. Jeff Kamen on safety at gas storage facilities. Could an explosion like the one that rocked Mexico happen here? In focus, a look at the Indian tribe that's trapped between two countries.